Hello, chat. It's me, the Deer Man. I'm back again. And this time, Dark Souls 3 Part 2 is actually real. Last time we did Dark Souls 3, which was about a week ago, um, I said that we would be picking up Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. And then late that night, NeoWiz decided it would be really funny to shadow drop the Lies of P DLC that I had been excited about. And so I dropped Dark Souls 3 for a week to stream that instead. But we finished that 2 days ago, right? I think it was 2 days ago. Because I don't think I streamed yesterday. And then now we're back with Dark Souls 3. This stream will maybe be like 2-3 hours. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. I'm excited. Have not played Dark Souls 3 in a hot minute, and have been playing a lot of Lies of P, and have started playing another playthrough of Lies of P off stream for my own enjoyment to play the game again, fully from a casual perspective, all the way from the beginning, and then playing the DLC on a fresh file and everything. So I may be a little rusty on Dark Souls 3, since I have played two different Souls games with a lot more mechanics since the last time we streamed. With both Night Rain and Lies of P. And then hopefully, if Night Rain treats me well soon and I get the Sentient Pest raid on a run, we may also stream Night Rain sometime soon to try and push for Platinum number 50 on Night Rain, unless things go horrifically wrong and then I stream a different game like maybe Monster Hunter or Lies of P to get Platinum number 50. Anyways, here's Dark Souls 3. I have not been muted this whole time. Perfect. I'm going to unmute the game. I'm a little worried that Dark Souls 3 is going to be extraordinarily loud. But I don't remember what we had set the audio at last time, because it was a week ago, and I had to finagle so much with the audio during Lies of P. And it's, my bad for not saving the audio settings and writing it down, like I did with Dark Souls 2 when we took a break to play something else. I forgot what it was. There was something we took a break to do in the middle of Dark Souls 2. Anyways, here we are. Back in Firelink. Last time we had just killed Curse-Rotted Greatwood and unlocked our probably main weapon for the run, which is the Vort Greathammer. And then had also gone a little ways in. I think we got to the next area as well. And did like the stuff with Siegbert to get the Chloranthy ring and the Flynn's ring. And so now we're just kind of chilling. Getting slowly used to his strength build. Also, we killed Leonard. Because I've never done strength in Dark Souls 3. So. And we don't have any Undead Bone Shards. And I'm pretty sure we used our other Estus Shard. But we're here at the halfway fortress. Let's go. Time to remember how to play Dark Souls 3. Shouldn't be too complicated, but give it a little bit of time and I'll probably try and parry something by doing this, like I'm playing Lies of P, but we'll see. Also, I cannot push in the left stick to run anymore, because this is not Lies of P post-update or Night Rain. Isn't there like an item if you drop down this way? Yes. Big dog. Ignite shards, we don't need those. I also probably at some point need to look up where to find the Titanite scales we need for our weapon to be upgraded. I also probably don't need to be killing like all of these guys. It's probably a little unnecessary. The only thing I don't remember is I know somewhere in this forest with the crabs is where we get the Grass Crest shield, which we obviously would like to have for the foreseeable future. So I need to look for that at some point doing all this as well. Nice lock on, by the way. Taking some pretty bad damage so far, I must say. I do not remember where to go in this. I don't want to deal with you. Why did you aggro from so far away, you giant crab monster? I don't want to fight you, to be entirely honest. I remember the crabs being extraordinarily annoying to fight in this game. That's not the grass crush. I think the grass crush... Oh my god, that audio's really fucking loud. Okay, I'll fix that in a second. I may even just go into the audio settings in-game and just turn down sound effects and stuff. Oh, the Fallen Knight set. That's like my second favorite Dark Souls 3 set. Behind the one we're wearing. Okay, if we're safe, let me go. Where is audio? I'm going to bring sound effects down a few pegs. My ear is super itchy again. The same ear from last stream. See, now I feel like footsteps and weapon swinging is too quiet. We bring it to 5. That might be better. Yeah, I really don't remember this, where to go in this area. I remember things that are in this area, like I think this area has... Is this the area that has the 2 guys, like the 2 NPC invader guys? They're like blocking that door, and then you go down the ladder and they just walk off and die. Warriors slumber ahead. Okay, maybe I charged that a little too long. Shit. Alright, I didn't think it was gonna have the thing. Or is this the way that leads to the Abyss Watchers, to Fair and Keep? Whoa, hey there, Magic Man. Not cool, dude. I really don't remember where to go. Dark Souls 3 at all. But it's okay. Exploring is half the fun, I think. Ring of Sacrifice, I don't need that, but I guess I'll take it. Like, is this not the path to Fair and Keep, or am I thinking of a different... There's like a hallway like this that I thought I remember leading to Fair and Keep. There's probably another guy in here that's gonna sneak up and attack us if we try to backstab this guy, but... Got his ass. I don't feel like this is a required thing to do at all. But I really do not remember anything about this video game. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. We definitely need more stamina though. Our damage is kind of great right now, so we'll probably not prioritize strength for a little bit. I feel like we want more stamina at the moment, for sure. At least the Chloranthy ring is helping a little bit. Beautiful. Where am I? I have no idea. What are you? Okay, you don't like heavy attacks. Ow, I don't like yours though either. Whoa, can you not, dude? Oh, great. Well, now we're stuck down here. No matter how many times I press the roll button, our character does not get up. Heavy attacks. Okay, well, once we got the heavy attacks out, they were not that big of a deal. The issue was getting them out in the first place. It's another green blossom. I know the grass crest shield is in the water somewhere. Is this back where we were? Yeah. Okay. We can just loop around then, I guess. I do hope that the game is not too loud, but I don't have my my stream companion here to tell me if the game is too loud right now, so tough luck, I guess. had to poke me with his knife before I hit him. Make me take a tiny bit of chip damage? Come on, man. Now, where did I don't even remember where I went when I came out here. Right, we went this way because there was an item, and then we saw the fire, and then we got attacked by the big guy. Because I remember there being an item at the fire. But I know this isn't the Grass Crest shield. It's just an Ember. And a spear through my head. Or I guess a tree in my head. That's another one of these guys. He's a big heavy. You can definitely pancake him a little bit. Which is nice. Is that another one? No. Okay. That's unfortunate. We're not really the directions I was trying to roll in, but these attacks are much faster than I think they are, and I keep expecting them to be slightly delayed, and then they aren't. I'm going to blame the... That game is so fucking loud, man. Ooh, an Estus shard. Okay, well, this was worth coming over here. Even if it took all of our Estus. We don't have access to the infinite homeward yet. That's way later. That's after Champion Gundyr. Oh, but there's a bonfire right here. There's a beautiful bonfire right here. Who knows how much other shit I'm missing, though. Go back in here real quick. Oh, but now all these enemies are going to be back in here. That's annoying. I didn't quite think that through, to be honest with you. How many of them you think chase me? Is the question, I guess, now. Probably a lot of them. I need to remember my weapon is long. My weapon is very long. This great hammer is quite long. Okay, sure. Guess we stance broke his block. There's more in this building to see, right? And there might be other useful items around. Who are you?
Well, this is unexpected. I don't
That
often
voice is
have
so loud.
visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon.
I will turn the voices down in a second.
If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. You'd better not. Sorcery is not for everyone, and should never be forced. You have your own methods. Sorcery need not be one of them.
What gives you the impression that I'm not a sorcerer,
Don't let it bother you. Be on your way then. You're unkindled. Shouldn't you get back to your duty?
Okay, yeah, voices are a little loud. Let's bring it down by 1. Hopefully that will be good. Anything else up here? There's a stairwell to get to an item. Blue bug pellet. Okay. And then this just leads us into this same room. Whoa, nice choke. That's what the heavy attacks are for. Nice overhead swing. Definitely wanted to kick there, but it worked out, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, what's this way? Oh, this is Crystal Sage right here. Sure, I guess we could do Crystal Sage immediately. And then she runs away, and then makes copies of herself, right? Maybe she doesn't do that until she gets lower on health than she is right now. If I remember correctly, you tell which one is the real Crystal Sage because it's the one with the purple magic, if I remember correctly. Oh, that was a Frost proc, I think. I thought that was a stagger. Not nice. I assume now we're gonna get the fake ones. DVR. Blue, where is purple? All the way back there. Okay. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. Wait, is she at 1 health? I thought we killed her? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I would have done another R1 if I realized. I thought she was already dead. Now she's dead. There we go. Okay, there we go. Crystal Sage down. And that way leads to the Deacons of the Deep, I think. Okay, Firelink. And then let me switch us to the tier list. I also have just now realized the death counter has not been on screen, but we haven't died so far, so I'll fix that once we're done ranking the boss. So let's see here. Not that, I need this open. So let's see. We are looking for Crystal Sage. Right there she is. Do I want to put her in bad? It's just Fool's Idol, but slightly better? But is it slightly better enough to put it in not great? I don't really think so. Is it really worse than Moonlight Butterfly or Dark Sun Gwendolyn? Are they really better than Fool's Idol? Is it that different from Pinwheel? I'll put it in not great. I'll put it in not great. I think that sounds right. Okay, now let me get the death counter set up real quick. I forgore, my apologies. So let's see here. Dark Souls 3 death counter, and then I need to change this to be the Dark Souls 3 one instead of the Lies of P Overture one. Okay. And then make that appear on the screen. And then let me move it back down above the Souls instead of above the Lies of P menu that's normally there, with like the sharpness and everything and the Fable Arts. Right there, I think is good. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, that's better. I fixed it. Hello.
Welcome, Housepeak. Very well, then touch taken.
Alright. Endurance is stamina, vitality is equip load. Right now, I don't think we need vitality yet. I need to probably look up what the... So let's see, right now we're getting 2 per. I would just like more stamina right now. I'm guessing maybe the hard cap is like 20. That's what it is in a lot of these games. It's like 20 stam. At least in Bloodborne and Lies of P it is. Let's go back to the Crucifixion Woods to try and get the Grass Crest shield before we continue. Oh, wait, no, wait, did I die once? No, we didn't die. We didn't die to the guy with the cross on his back. We didn't die to him, right? I don't think we did. I think that that one back there, you see that item back there on the far left? I think that one's the Grass Crest shield, if I remember correctly. So let's just say fuck it. Okay. Let me see how bad killing a crab is. Okay, not that bad. I mean, not good. Especially not when we get invaded, but... I thought I remember there being an invader here, but the crab's not that bad. It dies fairly quickly. I think the game is still way too fucking loud for stream. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit while I get attacked by this invader. Are they wearing the Lucatiel armor? I just don't want to be in the water. Okay, well, we're gonna be in the water anyway. Alright. This is modern games where the NPC invaders input read every single fucking attack you do. And so there's nothing I can do to hit them with a weapon this slow because the AI can just dodge every single one of my attacks. And she outranges me so hard that I don't even have a chance. Oh my god. Okay, I think we got the frost proc. Cool, my sprinting attack didn't come out. I was trying to... Okay, we can only... What do you mean? I hit her in the middle of a whip attack! And it didn't count? How am I supposed to kill an invader with this build? I can't... They can literally... Okay, there we go. We hit her through one thing. I think what we need to do... Endure. And then we can just poise everything that she does. Okay, the Endure ran out is the problem. Oh my god, this is fucking miserable. Cool, yeah, nice roll. I love the way that... Invaded by another invader? Oh, I'm Ember. That's part of the problem. We're totally not dead here. I'm guessing that the one we just got invaded by is a real person. I know that there's a real invader in this game. Or in this area. I don't think it's this one. Or, I think this is the real one. Oh, he's returned home. Did he die somehow? Please. Holy shit, man. I almost just want to die just to be out of this situation, so I'm not embered anymore. How the hell am I supposed to fight NPCs? Maybe this is a real person, the way they circle around like that. But, like, look, they're not gonna react until... They're not gonna... Yeah, the reaction to the attacks feels unrealistic to me. But then, like, would a real invader be around with, like, 2 damage? Why is that not a backstab, man? I'm literally touching their back, and it's not a backstab somehow. It's fucking ridiculous. This is pure torture. They rolled out of an emote? Okay, I think this is a real person. Maybe this is a real... Unless the AI NPCs... But this really does not play like a real person, the way that they are reacting to rolls. Or reacting to attacks. Fuck me. Do I have anything else? Where is my... Yeah. Just get something faster out so that I can hit them. Or potentially hit them, rather. Cool. Thanks, Backstab, for working correctly every time. Why can they roll out of that emote? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you pairing with a shield? Your whips can't fucking riposte, man. This is a real person, 100%. This is a real person. Cool, I love that people can just roll away from backstabs in Dark Souls 3. It's so awesome. I waited for the roll and I couldn't hit it even still. I'm getting clip farmed right now. See you on Invasions of the Week. Pitiful host can't stop the guy with the whip. How does he still have fucking Estus, dude? This is pure agony. I want to go back to Liza P already. I don't even know why I'm still fighting. I should just let them kill me, but I don't think they're gonna, like, they're not gonna fucking hit me because all this person does is run away. I mean, I'll just leave. What do you do if I leave? What does this person do if I leave and I just ignore them? Do you think they chase me, or do you think they'd, like, actually try and do something? What if I just come over here? Oh, nice crossbow bolt, man. Don't care, to be honest with you. I just want to get my item over here, to be honest. I don't care if I die. I don't want that. I wanted the grass crest shield, not the stupid conjuration thing. Alright. Well, that was fucking miserable. One of the worst experiences of my entire fucking life. But thankfully we're no longer Force Embered, so I can go back to playing the game and having fun instead of doing NPC invasions against people who've been playing Dark Souls 3 daily for like 10 years. Anyways, I honestly, I'm surprised at how much they appeared like an NPC invader for the first like half of that. The way that they like input red roll every single fucking attack that I did perfectly was genuinely kind of impressive in the after, like, knowing now what I know. Thank you. The crabs are definitely annoying, but Great Swamp Ring, yippee. I want this, though. Wait, that's not the Grass Crest Shield. I thought this one was the Grass Crest Shield right here. It's in this swamp somewhere. I know that much. Where the hell is it? Does this make me move faster in swamps? This Great Swamp Ring? No, of course. The Great Swamp Ring boosts pyromancies. Why would you think it does something else? I could have sworn that's where the Grass Crest Shield was. Fuck me. Great. Yeah, I aggroed that guy. That's awesome. Okay. Where? I thought that's where the Grass Crest Shield was. Where is it then, if it's not there? Maybe the solution is just to look up where it is, but where's the fun in that? I really thought that's where it was, though. I feel like I pretty vividly remember it being in this swamp. Because aren't the two guys? Yeah, they're right there. Beavis and Butthead are right there. And this is the area with the Grass Crest Shield. I just don't remember where the hell it is. Okay, let's see if we can't get this to work. Because I don't want to deal with these guys, to be honest with you. I thought they didn't... There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. Alright. That's better. Exile, Great Sword, Great Club. Okay. Let me quickly look up, because I could have sworn that's where the Grass Crest Shield was, but clearly it's not. So let me see if I can't figure out where it is real quick. Dark Souls 3, Grass Crest Shield. Let's see here. Huh. Is this the right bonfire? This is the wrong bonfire, I think. It's a different swamp in these woods, I think. I think we're at the wrong bonfire. Okay, so I think we need to go like this way. Thanks, man. Awesome. Excuse me? Soul. Or is this the same bonfire? No, this is the same bonfire. Wait, what? Okay, wait. I feel really stupid now then. Oh my god, how could I possibly miss that? It's just right there. I knew it was in this swamp. I did try to block like I was playing Lies of P on the crab attack there, I'll be honest. I'll keep it a buck with you. Okay, well now we have it. So now we're chilling. The unfortunate thing about the Grass Crest Shield, though, is that it's going to make the cape on the Leonard set kind of annoying and lame looking for the rest of the playthrough, but we shall see. Okay, nope, didn't want to do that. Let's see here. Grass Crest Shield, there you are. Unfortunately, that puts us in fat rolling, so we may need... What can I take off? I can take off the helmet for now. Yeah, we can take off the helmet for now, and we'll try and get a little more stam. Or not stam, but vitality to get enough endurance so we can wear the hammer and the shield for light rolling purposes. I also assume that the Chloranthy ring and the Grass Crest shield stack. I actually don't know if that's the case in this game. Okay, nice lock on. Sick lock on. I like the part where I locked onto him and then I could see where he was and didn't get hit as a result of not being able to see. There we go. An Ember, yippee. Sorcerer Trousers. Sage Ring. Okay, I think we've got everything here we kind of needed to get. The crab barked all over me. This game sucks. Okay. Come back over here, return to the bonfire. And then I guess we may as well push for Deacons first, as opposed to going straight to Farron Keep. Or to that other area over there. Dragon Great Shield, cool, I guess. Also, we have an Estus Shard we can take back to Andre, which I forgot about. I can't rest at the bonfire because of the dog. There we go. Firelink. This was very uneventful so far, chat. I don't know, I feel like I'm saying and providing nothing.
Welcome, speak very well, then take no.
Okay, let's go 1 point into vitality.
Farewell, Ashen One, may the flame.
Okay, that puts us at 73%. So we're gonna need a couple more points in vitality before we can wear our armor set and our weapon and our shield.
Just wasn't neat.
Pretty be careful. Question, does our friend down here, the Ninja Turtle, does he have a level for us? Let's check.
Oh, then shall bear.
He does. Got one whole level for us.
Be safe.
And that brings us to still 72%. That's annoying. Okay. All right. Let's go to the Crystal Sage boss room and then try and make our way to, I believe it's the Deacons that are past this boss room, which also I guess is where Gale is to get access to the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, I believe. Okay. I tried to block like I was playing Lies of P again. Okay, the extra poise you get from Endure is no joke. No joke at all. Rubbish. Okay, not nice. I tried to block like Lies of P again, and I got hit for it. How many times can one man possibly try to block like he's playing Lies of P before he remembers that this is not Lies of P and is in fact the third Dark Souls game? Okay, alright. What a shit show. Okay. Let's endure it up. My stamina! No, please leave me alone. Okay. I really need to find a freaking the bone shards, man. Because these plus this +1 Estus is like not doing it for me. We heal like a third of our health bar with one Estus. Not even a third of our health bar with one Estus. It feels real bad. Oh, you can backstab her? Big heavy? Ugh. That's better. We got the Evangelist. I don't know if that's a rare or random drop or if we just got lucky and got both pieces off one enemy like that. Let's drop down here. There's a crystal lizard which we want to kill if we can. Nice. Twinkling Titanite. That's not the kind of Titanite I need. Oh, it's a hole. Umbral Ash ahead. Somehow I don't think so. You know? If I were to be a betting man, I don't think I would bet that there's an Umbral Ash down there. Fatty. This is the same place also. Or is this the way to Fair and Keep and the other way is the way to the Deacons? I don't freaking remember. Is this Fair and Keep? Where are we? My knowledge of Dark Souls 1 is so bad, man. No, this is the Cathedral of the Deep. This is where the deacons are. Okay. No big deal, no big deal, no big deal. Ah, NPC. Oh, there's another NPC. Endure goes kind of crazy, I'll be honest. Okay, my Endure ran out. That's cringe. Alright, that guy felt more like a real person than the real person did. The real person played like a Elden Ring NPC. I forgot. I guess maybe it's Elden Ring is when the NPCs get really bad about input reading. All your attacks every time. It's especially bad. I don't know how much people have fought the NPC invaders in Night Rain, but it's especially bad in Night Rain. Because, like, if you're... Like, I had a run, I was on a solo run, I was playing as Iron Eye. And I was like, oh, I can do the NPC invaders. I'm at a decent level, I'm not going to get one-shot by them. Like, I can go take those guys out real quick, that'll be no big deal. And then we can get a nice reward from them, you know? And then I realized, oh, wait, no... The NPCs will input read every single R1 as Iron Eye and then just dodge every single arrow. And I just can't hit them with anything other than my skill almost ever unless I get like extraordinarily lucky. And so I had to leave and go somewhere else and I was like, this sucks. But I suppose that's part of the charm of Night Rain, right? I'm gonna chink off the wall. I did, but it didn't matter. Can we not with the crossbows, guys? It's kind of rude, I'll be honest. I don't know, I don't have like any conversation topics planned for today. I wasn't even originally planning on streaming today, and then I decided to, so like I haven't thought about anything. Can I please just hit the damn dog? Oh my god. This is miserable. I have to use 2 S's to heal. Not even my full health bar. Alright, 1 down. 1 dog. Come on, just R1. 2 dogs. Alright. S's again. I need these bone shards like something fierce. I got a bone shard addiction, bro. I got a bone shard addiction, I'm telling you. Who have sharded they bones? But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been doing too much lately. Much to my own sort of chagrin about it. Alright, this guy's gonna explode. My mango is to blow up. And act like I don't know nobody. Okay. This is what you come to this stream for. It's for references to the My Mango vine, okay? That's what this is all about. Really, truly. Yes, hello, Gale. I just want to light the bonfire, please. Let me guess, time for thrusting or something? Oh.
The same scent as that woman. Then you must be an action one. You must be.
Crazy that, like, one of the hardest bosses in the Dark Souls trilogy, the first time you meet him, he's ass up at an altar. Oh. Oh.
Now, my lady, I need a proper. If you
I shouldn't be skipping the dialogue, I'm sorry. My brain was just, like, not even thinking about it. We may as well unlock the DLC. We're not going to do it right now, obviously, but we may as well have it available.
Thank you. They of Ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel.
of it, that is.
Go on. Take it. Touch it.
Owned.
And then the ashes were too.
I wonder what people thought about Gale before Ringed City, when it was just the Ashes of Ariandel was the only DLC out. I wonder what people thought about this guy. I don't know how much lore of him there even is in the...
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been?
This guy is so
Rejoice,
such a
my young
Bloodborne
friend,
character.
for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Because I mean, this is so Nightmare Frontier. You get like teleported in, you wake up in a cave, you walk out of the cave, and then obviously the painted world is nothing like the Nightmare Frontier, but the opening of it is kind of similar to the first time you get to the Nightmare Frontier. Anyways, we'll come back to the painted world much later. Obviously not now. But yeah, like I was trying to say before I got sidetracked, I've not been up to too much, unfortunately. I really want to do more, but it's just like so... I don't know, I've been so exhausted with like... You know, I don't want to get into too much detail with it here. Obviously, there are resources, there's stuff all online that you can see if you want to see it and what to know about it. But like, shit has gotten so bad in America lately, and it's real discouraging, to say the least. A shard of Estus? You shouldn't have. And like, that mixed with like all the other conflicts and stuff going on, and all the hatred being spewed that I see online around like Pride Month and stuff, is just really, really, really disheartening. And as like the more of it you see, also I remember these guys are immortal. Isn't there something here that also like makes you lose max HP slowly? I think the Executioner's Greatsword is also here, which is a pretty cool weapon if I remember correctly. Isn't it like right back here? I think it's one of these. Fading Soul. There it is. Yeah. It's just been like so hard to look on the positives of things, you know? And like not that I want to like look away or forget about all the stuff that's going on. Like I'm fortunate to be in a position where I have, one, the ability to look away, and two, like yeah, it's these guys, if they grab you, they infect you with like a parasite or something. Like, I'm lucky to be in a position where I can look away, and like I'm also lucky to be in a position where I have a feed that allows me to see consistently like the truth of things that are going on, as scary and terrifying and upsetting as they are. Like, I can access that information, and it's something that is available to me, you know? But it doesn't help, you know? Like, it doesn't make it easier. Just because I'm in a better position than some doesn't make it a position that's easy to be in for anybody, right? And it's been hard to focus on the stuff that I need to work on, like the exams I've been working on, or my lab work that I'm finally getting to really sink my teeth into, and is really cool and awesome, and like my lab work is really fun. But it doesn't, you know, it's still hard, right? But I don't know. I don't really have any, like, I don't have anything sophisticated to add to it. I just think it's worth acknowledging that it's a thing that's happening and going on. And, that is important to have community, you know? I'm not the best at that myself. I've been struggling with that, in fact, a lot lately. I think that's been part of the problem, is that, like, I'm not super connected with a lot of the people in my, like, cohort in my research group, you know? I don't want to deal with you right this second. Isn't there a shortcut here somewhere? There's, I think, there's a large... Is that thing chasing me still? Sure is. Okay, Leechmonger, how about, like, you die? Yeah? Can we do that? Okay, thank you, Leechmonger from Demon Souls. Can you believe they plagiarized Demon Souls in this game? Oh, I'm parasited up, bro. I'm so screwed. That's not good. How do we get these things? Do we get him? Can you get these things off you? I don't know how to get these things off you. Is it just like continuous blood loss for the rest of this expedition? Anyways, we should kill this guy because the last big crystal lizard gave us a upgrade material that we needed. And there's a chance that this one will too, but I don't know. Just dump some heavy attacks into his head. Titanite skill, that is what we need. Okay, sick nasty. Am I correct in remembering there's more than one of them down here? Or is that a foolish belief? Twinkling Titanite. We're still all parasited up. I don't remember how to get these things off of us, so... We're probably gonna die to running out of Estus because of the blood loss. I don't remember where the shortcut is in time. More Twinkling Titanite. Something ahead. A single Titanite shard. Oh, they're gone. We've been uninfected. No more Gloria Las Plagas. For me. Okay, unfortunately there is another one. Nice lock-on game. I really don't want him to hit me is the problem, because then we're going to get infected. I'm goated though, so like don't get it twisted. There's a shortcut here somewhere. I just don't remember where it is, and I think that I've missed it already, is the current problem. I should not have gone for that R1, I knew it. I knew it, but I thought I could roll in time. What a bummer. What a bummer. Rolling does not get rid of them. And then this just loop us around? I don't know where I am, or where I'm going, or what I've done. Anyways, moral of the story is to stay strong, you know. If you don't know all the stuff I'm talking about, go educate yourself a little bit. Not that there's anybody watching the stream, but you know. And, like, find things to do. Don't just wallow in despair. You know I'm not the best about doing that myself, but, like, it really is genuinely... You gotta believe a little bit. Okay, I don't know where that is. Is that the church? Where is the shortcut? I know there is one, man. Is it back here? There might also just not be a shortcut, and I'm just lying out of my ass saying, oh, I know there is one, like I know anything about this game. We've already established that. You all saw the Grass Crest Shield incident. Fuck. Well, we're juiced anyway. We may as well just get a little greedy with it, then. Poison Bite Rings. What the desperate... Whatever. We're now out of Estus. Bummer. Bummer City. I could have sworn there was a shortcut back to the church in this area where you find this guy. Alright, let's just see what's in here. But is this not literally the church? I mean, yeah, it is, but it's not really a shortcut back. We should go level up and use the Estus shard, though, before I forget. But it's tough, you know? It's tough. And, like, personally, some of my plans and, like, things to do with people that I care about have, like, fallen through, and, like,
Welcome home, speak.
it's so difficult to, you know, coordinate with other people and make time zone differences not matter, you know? So... Okay, let me quickly...
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
I guess, how would I check... I guess I can I do this? And then, does it show me when I'm on the level up screen? Does it show me? Okay, thank you. I definitely wanted to point down at her. Dark Souls 3.
then taken.
Does this show me the percentage equip load? No, it doesn't. So then I need to figure out... Please, let me just open the menu. Thank you. I need to figure out... So this is, with all this stuff put on, 41.2. Because we want to get below 70%. So I think we need to get to about 58 equip load, apparently. That can't be right.
Welcome, speak.
Or 59 equip load? That can't be right. Let's go to, let's see here. 58, let's do that just once, and then let's see what it looks like now. 71%. Level it up one more time. And of course, when we have more rings, we're gonna need more of this anyway. That is below. So for now, that's good. We can level it more later when we need more for maybe heavier rings later in the game. Let's try and get maybe endurance to 20, and then we can maybe focus on strength and vigor again. Keep finding Estus shards, but no clue where all the bone marrow ashes are. Pretty be careful. I'll try my best, Andre. Thank you. But, like, I don't know. It's tough, right? Anyways, trying to move the topic onto something more fun. 2 days ago, on one of the Lies of P streams, I was going to mention this on the Lies of P stream, and then I didn't. Because I was so engrossed in the lying of P, you know? That on the 10th was the 15th anniversary of Xenoblade 1, which is really cool. No secret that I adore and love Xenoblade very, very, very much. Which was super cool to see it. A little bit of a shame we weren't, you know, doing a stream. If only we had been moving through at a decent pace, we maybe could have had a stream of Xenoblade 1 on the 15th anniversary, which would have been a lot of fun, but unfortunately, once again, out of my hands. R1 to heaven. But, I was gonna mention it in the Lies of P stream because it was the Monad charity house, like Monado. The Monad has the same, like, same root. It's based off the same Greek thing, I think. But I never ended up mentioning it on stream, even though I thought about it a lot. Ah, bummer. Okay, well, we're bleeding now. We're just gonna have to live with it. Oh, there's another guy shooting arrows. Yeah, I know. Undead Bone Shard, oh, good heavens. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Undead Bone Shard. Alright, then I think we saw everything that was down there, unless I missed something tremendously. Also, I didn't check with Andre if I could level up my weapon. I don't know how many shards I need to level it up to +2. or if it's just one per, like one Somber Stone per kind of deal. Alright, now, I hope you guys like Anne Orlando, because that's where we are now. Oh my god, this section is so miserable. I kind of just want to wait out the mist thing that's turned off my Estus so that I can heal before we go up there. It's a cute animation. Alright. Oh, hey there, friend. Who are you? See ya, buddy. We don't want to go that way. We need to come up here, kill this guy. We're in, like, mini Anne Orlando right now. Okay, cool. Also, there's a guy. Where am I getting hit from? That wasn't an arrow, I thought. I thought I got meleeed by something, but I don't see anything here. Okay, well, we go. Oh, there it is. There's the guy that was meleeing us. Like, I thought I saw the shadow of, like, one of those gray rat enemies, but then I didn't actually see the enemy itself. It is nice, though, that an R1 kills all these guys in one hit. Unless they block it with a shield. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I remember all of where you are supposed to go. Oh, this is annoying. The Gank Squad! I hope you guys like Dark Souls 2. Any Dark Souls 2 fans in the chat? Okay, they just blew themselves up and hit her too. Huge. Beautiful. Excellent play. I simply knew it was going to happen because I'm goated. Here we get this item, Undead Hunter Charm. I don't think we need that, but we've got it now. We out here hunting the undead, baby. Be wary of ambush. Ambush ahead. Yeah, I see his ass. He's not exactly the stealthiest man in the world, I must say. Red bug pellets. I did still get hit, though, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm super, I don't know, I was excited to see the stuff about the 15th anniversary for Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1, one of my favorite games of all time. Part of why we've been streaming it intermittently. And it was cool, they, Monolith released a new image of the models they used to pitch Xenoblade 1, which is really, really cool. Because I think that all the older screenshots were, one, not from that angle, and two, also not as high quality images, because they're from, like, the mid-2010s, like, blog posts, you know? Nintendo blog posts, so they're really low quality. But it's really cool to see, like, a piece of history about my favorite game. Or one of my favorite game series anyway. Displayed for its 15th anniversary. Really, really cool. And I'm excited to hopefully get back to playing it on stream at some point, whenever that eventually pans out again. Once again, out of my control, but, you know, it'll happen eventually. I imagine at the very latest, probably next month, it might start picking up full steam again, because there will be less of a time difference issue, and so it will be easier for me to do it with Misfit and everything, which will make both of our lives ever so slightly easier. Can I get a backstab? Oh, I'm goated. Fully charged heavy was probably unnecessary. Okay, where did you come from? Okay, that barely didn't reach. That's so cringe. You ain't got the poise to handle all this great hammer situation, man. Is there like a ladder that takes you up there? I could have sworn. I guess maybe not. Yeah, I had a feeling. Holy shit, Seppuku Elden Ring! Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Nice try, buddy. We can open this one. Big ass door. I will be honest, I really don't remember this area being this long. But clearly it is, so... Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to have to run all the way back. Oh, God. Big charge heavy. Beautiful. R1, and he's down. Surely there's a bonfire or a shortcut soon, right, guys? Right? 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 Isn't this the room with, like, the giant in it? Yes. That answers that question, doesn't it? Slime. Shoutouts to Bloodborne for having these slime enemies, but only in the Chalice dungeons. Statue just pissed on me. It's kind of gross. Freaking piss statue. It's a deacon. One of the deacons. Not the deacon, but, you know, it's a deacon. Holy deacons? Who up Bonnin they fire, though? You know what I'm saying, chat? I think this is the shortcut here. Where am I? Okay, here's the shortcut. I was like, wait, this isn't the shortcut, but I think this door is the shortcut. There it is. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. Alright, back we go. Wait, before we go, we gotta burn that undead shard, you know what I'm saying? I can only do that at Firelink, I guess? I guess that's not that different. That's not that weird. You could only do it in Majula in Dark Souls 2, so... I don't know why that's weirding me out. I guess I'm just used to Elden Ring allowing you to do everything and anything from any grace, for the most part. Still crazy that it took me like 3 years to figure out you could change Ashes of War to Grace and you didn't have to go back to the blacksmith every time. True. That's a true story. A true real fact. We do need 2 scales to upgrade again. Prithee be careful. Alright, well I don't know where to find more scales. Both scales we've had so far have come from the big Titanite lizards. Or the big crystal lizards, rather. I don't really remember where any of them are other than those 2 that we killed. Because I remember there was one in this area and I remember the one in the tutorial. So... maybe there's one in the dark version of the tutorial as well. I don't remember if there is, though. Alright, send the elevator back down. How much damage? Okay, well, I was gonna see how much damage that did to him, but I think we just should ignore him. I think is more so the strat. I mean, maybe we could kill him, but I don't think we really need to or want to. Lloyd's Sword Ring. I think that's pretty good. I don't remember exactly what that does, but I think that's a good ring, if I remember correctly. Ow. Ow. Second one didn't hit me, but you know. Is the statue gonna piss on me too? What's in here? Anyways, let's check that ring real quick. Boost attack when HP is full. That is not bad. We can't put it on right now because it's too heavy with everything else. But the Ritual Sword Talisman's not bad at all. Did I try to Liza P block again? Definitely not. That's exactly not what I did. For sure that's not what I did. Smile? I definitely didn't. How did I miss that ladder? I'm the ladder guy. Red candles? Arlecchino? The blood artist? Liza P reference? Liza P reference? Pointing at the screen, I understood that reference? Holy, Liza P? Liza P mentioned? Yeah, that artsy was not smart. This one, though? Genius. Yeah, I feel like RTS, or not RTSR, Lloyd's Ring would probably be better if we had better healing items. Because then we would be at... I really thought that was going to kill me, because I made that mistake. Because, like, one Estus is not enough to, like, fully heal us. It's, like, enough to get us most of the way healed, you know? Which is not quite as good. Is this one a mimic? Be wary of monster. It sure is. Oh god, this is the first Dark Souls game where we haven't been able to one-shot the mimic before it stands up. We still didn't really have to fight it. Deep Braille Divine Tome. But it could have been bad, you know. It's the thought that counts. Oh. It's the Throne Defender. From Dark Souls 2. Dude. Come on. Dude, come on. Are you serious? My backstab. Okay, that's not that bad. Also, I think these are the guys that have the random chance of dropping the Great Mace, which is apparently the best Great Hammer in the game. So if we get lucky, we may end up switching to that weapon later into the run. Visions of Monster. Oh, what is that? I don't remember you. Nice. Sick. Is that curse? Is that death blight that this thing is inflicting to me? I think that's what that is. Let's let that go down a little bit. Try not to get hit if we can. Okay, Ludwig the Accursed. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Please die in one hit. Fuck. Let's kill him, R1. Okay. Whew. Pretty sure that's Deathblight / Curse. Aldrich's Sapphire. Recovers FP from critical attacks. Alright, it's the Cerulean Dagger Talisman from Elden Ring. Probably not that good in this game. on this kind of build anyway. I mean, not that our weapon skill is useless, Endure is solid, but, you know, compared to, like, how strong weapon skills can be in Elden Ring, Endure is probably not that good, I would assume. I feel like, don't you get, like, a good item from killing that big giant, man? There's, like, a way to lower the poison, though, isn't there? But you get something for killing the giants. I know that's the case. Let's try and see if we can't figure out how to get rid of the poison first. Hello, Grey Rat. Goodbye, Grey Rat. We can go further down this way. That opens, okay. Now, where am I? I really forgot that the Deacons of the Deep area was this long. I'll be honest with you, chat. I really did. I really truly forgot it was this long. Is this the other shortcut back to the bonfire? Leads to a ladder. What's on the other side of the... Or an up... Not a ladder. I wish it was a ladder. What's on the other side of this door? This is the bonfire. Okay. Sweet bonfire. Okay, then what's down this? Is this where the deacons are? Is it down here? Or up? Oh, this goes up. Excuse me. I look like a fool, don't I? Oh no, this leads to the top of this tower that I was talking about earlier. And then the ladder is up here, I think. This is kind of Haligtree coated, you know? This spot right here.
It's another Elden Ring reference for those of you who played Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. Okay.
I don't know why that was the voice I decided to do for that. I'm sorry. Deep Ring. Allows attunement of additional spells. Yes, dude. Finally. What I needed. I think there's more up here as well. Dude, watch the hell out. We can attune more spells. None of you are ready for the man that I'm about to become. Okay, please, can I hit you with an R2, please? No? Okay, alright, well, that's an embarrassing way to die after... Our only 2 deaths this stream have been to a crab because I ran away from an invader because I didn't want to keep dealing with his annoying ass, and then to a guy who just mashed R1 on me as an axe guy because my R2 was too slow. And I have no poise. I have no poise and I must scream. Unfortunately, I get all of my poise from the Endure weapon skill, and I have to use that, and also it lasts 2 seconds. I actually don't know how long Endure lasts, but it's around that, probably. It's not very long. Let's not forget to send it back. Not nice. Don't you know shooting people with a crossbow is mean-spirited and frowned upon in society? It's like that one tweet actually goes against a classic Japanese principle, and then I don't know how to pronounce the Japanese character, but it's like a Japanese character that's, and this means to live. And it's that killing people is bad. Making fun of like the guy who's like, actually in Japan it's incredibly frowned upon to speak ill of and kill a prime minister. It's actually in bad taste. I have no poison, I must scream, man. Beautiful backstab. Who is even throwing these fire pots? I have no idea where these fire pots could even be being thrown from. Oh, right. Oh, hello, Grey Rat. Okay, ow, I have no poison, I must scream. You know what, we're right here, let's do this first. Yeah, I remember this room. I don't remember what the reward is for doing this shit, though. But I do remember this room. That's for sure. Okay, alright. There's something up here, though. I don't remember what it is. My R1 whiffed. You cannot be serious. Okay, we got him. Oh, you get there. I think. So you're trying to get there, and then from there you can drop to there. This takes you to, like, what is her name? Rosara or something? The person that Leonard works for? Or worked for. He's dead. Rip Bozo. We killed his dumbass. Stop! Don't kill me! Okay, we're good. Before we drop down, let's make sure there's nothing else that we want from up here. There's a gray rat right there. Let's try and kill him first. Okay, beautiful. This leads back out there. Okay, not nice. Oh, we dodged it because I'm goated. Okay, kill him. Heal. Wrap around here. Endure. Go for a big charge heavy. Shit, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Holy shit, stamp upward cut? Is this Elden Ring? Oh, Elden Ring! Ah, Elden Ring. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Or will I stop? I will say I'll stop, and then I'll forget that I said I was going to stop, and then another thing that is also in Elden Ring, because From Software uses assets because they're geniuses, and I love them. And I'll start pointing at the screen and popping off again, so, you know, just forewarning, I guess. Oh, I hate this. Beautiful. And then we drop down this way, I think. Ow, I should have paid attention to my health. That could have killed me. Oh my god. Ambush ahead. Okay, well, we need to kill this guy. More important than getting not ambushed. Holy, that's a lot of guys. Okay, 1 or 2 kills, though, which is nice. And then, what does this lever do? Is this the lever that lowers the poison? Or does this, like, open the door or something? No, this opens this pathway. God, shows you how little I remember about this freaking game, man. But then up here, I think, is Rosara, right? Let's deal with this guy first, if we can here. You're dead. May I please lock on? Thank you. They are certainly gross, though, that's for sure. Fortunately, I think they all took fall damage from dropping down from their ambush spot. So I was able to kill them with 1R1 each. Oh, friendship. Was he non-aggressive? Well, he shouldn't have been holding a staff. I thought he was an enemy that was going to attack me. My bad, I guess. He should have considered that when I'm playing Dark Souls, I'm a violent man who will swing at anything that looks threatening to me. But this is, yeah, Rosaria. You have to do her whole stuff to do Leonard's quest if you want his armor and his weapon and stuff, but I just killed him because I'm him. I guess. I don't know. What time is it getting to be? Okay. Stream's probably not going to go on for too much longer. Although it only has been an hour and a half on stream. So, but I did say at this top it was going to be probably a short one.
Speak very well, then taken.
Let's take it to 20 vitality and then level endurance.
Farewell, Ashen
Oh,
One.
excuse me. Oh my god. I guess there is something I haven't talked about on stream yet, which is Resident Evil 9. There was a bunch of new RE9, I guess not footage necessarily. They didn't like show anything new except for some screenshots, but they showed a bunch of new stuff to people, and then we got to see those people talking about it. And it sounds and looks so awesome. I'm so excited about it. It's going to scare the shit out of me. It's going to be a fun stream, I'm sure. But apparently there was like the stuff with Grace, where you are in this like hospital insane asylum kind of thing, and then misfortune ahead. Why? Just a dual charm, man. But you're getting like stalked and chased by this like 9-foot tall chained up woman, which sounds terrifying to me, I'll be honest with you. And apparently like some of the people who have experienced it and played it and messed around with it have described it as akin to Alien Isolation, which is like not at all what I want to hear. I'll be honest with you, because that's so fucking scary to me. But hey, you know, I'll probably be playing it. It should be fun on stream. I'm excited about it. The screenshots look really good. You can play in first and third person. Seems to be the implication is that Grace is going to be first person, then whoever this mysterious familiar character is they keep teasing is going to be in or has going to be emphasized for third person. Huh. I'll be honest, not really sure I remember where to go anymore. If I'm keeping it real. He's stanced up, isn't he? Because, like, is that drop not just gonna kill me? Is that not just a kill you drop? But I don't exactly remember how to get back. Well, we find out one way or another. No, that does kill you. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Guess we go back to the chapel if we want to progress further. But I really have seriously forgotten how to get through this specific area, like almost entirely. Also, let me plug this real quick. There we go. And then let's see, we had opened this shortcut, right? And I don't think we really need to go up there anymore. I think we got all we wanted out of that, so we can just go back to here now. Which gets us back into the church. I really could have... Oh, is it this? Or what is this? This probably just opens up the other ledge. Yeah. I don't really know what lifting those up accomplishes us. I mean, I guess now we can access another area maybe, but I don't think we really can. I don't think that really accesses anything new for us up there. Play it safe. Beautiful. So what's at the end of this pathway here? Other than statues that piss on you. But this is poison swamp, right? No, this is just normal swamp. No poison involved. I really thought I remember there being a way to drain these, but I guess I'm maybe just mistaken. I'm gonna try and come over here and kill the giant, which is maybe a mistake, but... I love Dark Souls 2. It's not like he's particularly threatening or hard to kill. I don't think he respawns either. He does drop something. Maiden outfit. He can look like a pretty princess, chat. Large Titanite shards. Okay, so he does not drop Titanite scales. That would have been maybe nice, but... Alright, what's behind this door? I think the deacons are the other way. But maybe I'm misremembering again? Maybe the deacons are literally right through this door? No, this is not the deacons. Saint Bident. Previous President of the United States, Saint Bident. Alright, that's all that was, is the Saint Bident. So I guess now we can go the other way. Which means more fat rolling, baby! Let's go! Nice hiding spot, little bro. Alright, the heavies have a little less range than I keep thinking they do, but it's okay. That's where we came from, if I remember correctly. So we're trying to go this way to the other giant. Who we might as well kill. I don't see much reason not to come over here and try to kill him, really. Who knows, maybe we need the Titanite shards eventually. I would disagree that that hit me, but sure. He's also hitting the slimes, which is nice of him. Yo ho ho ho, yo. Reminding myself that there's not a One Piece chapter this week. Existence is pain. Fleeting and futile. Drang gauntlets. Drang armor. Holy shit, it's Dark Souls 2! Holy shit, it's Dark Souls 2! Or part of Dark Souls 2 anyway. Excuse me, gentlemen. Drang hammers, it's Dark Souls 2! I love Drang Lake! I'm pointing at the screen. It's been the recurring bit of this stream. Drang shoes, we got all the Drang pieces except for the Drang helmet. Large Titan shirt and a dung pie. I am curious to mess around with the Drang hammers, though. Aren't they? I think they're a paired strength weapon. Where are they? They're right here. We need a little more dex to use them. But I can at least, like, mess around with the moveset real quick. Obviously has a hammer moveset, basically. Oh, but it has, like, the one at a time R1s. Not the biggest fan of that, to be honest. Oh, but it's Drang Lake Castle. Oh. Okay. I think there's nothing over here. No, there's a lever. What is the lever? Oh, it raises this up. Which I think does actually give us a new path. I think. A little hard to see from down here if that gives us a new path or not. Don't think it really matters. Alrighty. Up here we go. Oh. This is not exactly what I would call a fun room. No wonder they put the Dark Souls 2 armor in this area, dude. Plus there's Congregation 2.0 at the end of this area as well. They knew what they were doing. Now, the thing I don't remember is what causes any of these guys on the pews to get aggroed. Because if we can ignore all the gentlemen on the pews, then this is not so bad. Is there a shortcut over here? There indeed is, I think. I just don't know where this leads. I'm guessing this is that other one that we saw before that we couldn't pull the lever on. Okay, well I sent it back down. Yeah, this takes us here. Is there a quick way back to here? I guess this gets us back to our souls. I guess this is closer to the Rosaria's chambers, Grace? We can't even go that way? What is the point of raising that gate then? I have no idea. Okay, well I guess that's a slightly faster way back, I think. I suppose it's faster than running through the mud, probably. But hopefully we're not going to have any incidents with deacons. But there is a situation where we die to these guys here. Okay. Go that way. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I can find the McDonald's? Nice backstab, by the way, game. Not that I'm eating McDonald's. I'm boycotting that shit. Don't get it twisted. I haven't been to McDonald's in like 2 years or more. Personally, anyway. I would recommend you do the same, whoever you are out there. All right, here we go. Deacon's the Deep time. Hopefully no incidents. All right. Helps that we can like really cleave through with the Great Hammer. Right, here comes the big man. I'm gonna heal just to play it a little safe here, although I don't think it's super necessary. Wow, what a boss, huh? Yippee. We did it. Way to go, chat. We did it. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Is Deacons of the Deep as bad as the Royal Rat Vanguard or the Congregation or the Skeleton Lords? No, it is not. But they should know better. And it's not that they should know better in the same way that I made the argument for Curse Rod of Greatwood. This is just... It's literally you combine the Skeleton Lords, the Congregation, and the Royal Rat Vanguard into one boss. And that's this boss. You take the one specific guy mechanic from the Royal Rat Vanguard, you take the theming from the Congregation, and then you take the summoning in different things as you kill more of them from the Skeleton Lords. And then you put them all into one, and give a little indicator for you need to hit, and that's the Deacons of the Deep. And I don't think that I am willing to say that combining 3 What Were They Thinking bosses is enough to move up from What Were They Thinking to bad, because surely they should have realized, after having made all of these bosses up here, that this is a bad idea. I think that this is worthy of being here. I don't think this is as dumb as Nito. If anything, I almost think Nito should maybe be up here now, but I still have my issues with Gravelord Nito. Like I don't know, it's bad. I'm not willing to change my mind. I'm set in stone on that. We can dress up like the Archdeacon now. Let's go. Huge. I don't even remember, like, I know it's an optional boss, but I don't remember what it even gets you. Like, what the purpose of killing the Deacons of the Deep even is. Holy cool hidden path. Smile. Okay. Okay. I gotta say, though, those Deacons were pretty deep, man. They were pretty deep. Okay. However, that does mean that I think the only boss left is, like, the cool boss. I think the only boss left is a cool boss. So, take it to 20 endurance, and then let's start leveling strength and vigor alternating.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
And I was going to do something. I don't remember. I don't know. So next is Fair and Keep. Now I'm trying to remember if Farron Keep is the place that I think it is, and that area is not later in the game, or is Farron Keep? No, yeah, Farron Keep is hell. I remember Farron Keep. Okay, I was just making sure that I wasn't misremembering the area we were going to be going to. Okay, let me mute the game real quick. I'm going to bring us to the BRB screen. There it is. I need to go to the restroom. I can't say that the stream will be much longer, but we can at least do a bit of Farron Keep before we call it. But I need to go to the restroom first, so I'll be back in a minute or so. All right, see you soon. I'm back, gamers. It's me. I'm back. Okay. Where's your chapstick on? Hold on. My lips have been so fucked up lately. I don't know what to deal with that. It was like one day suddenly, my lips were like turbo fucking chapped. And nothing I do has been able to fix it for like 2 weeks. It's better than it was when it like started, of course, but to say that it's getting better, I think would be an exaggeration of the truth. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to Wolf's Blood. Alright, welcome to hell, guys. I hope you're excited. Now, I don't remember if there's, like, Estus shards and shit somewhere in the freaking poison. I don't know, what's the harm? Let's grab the items. You never know, man. I don't need a damn Titanite shard, man. I mean, we're gonna get poisoned eventually. We might as well just accept it a little bit. I knew it. I fucking knew there was gonna be an Estus shard or some shit in the poison. I fucking knew it. Although, fortunately, this is not Dark Souls 2 poison. So we don't die in, like, 3 seconds. It's, like, actually a slow damage effect. Whoa, hey there. Okay, that guy took 4 R1s. That's extraordinarily discouraging. We need to get more Titanite scales like yesterday, bro. Because that is not good for us. We did get a dark sword, though. Anyways, the first thing that we need to extinguish is up here. How long until we get invaded in Fair and Keep, you think? Okay, well, these guys die in 2. So that's not that bad. Extinguish flame. Cutscene! Yes! Who up extinguishing the flame? Also, I'm just now realizing I haven't moved the Fugi from where it was in Lies of P, and I should probably do that. I didn't even think about it. At all. In any way did I think about it. I'll be 100% honest with you. I really didn't even consider it. Yeah, and then the other side is within that up there is where the Abyss Watchers are, I think, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. Oh my god. I mean, this is not a terrible place for the Fugi. I think before we had him, like, over here. Chopper was, like, back here. Or something like that. We'll move him there for now. I don't have my usual chat member here. I might ask him which one he thinks. In fact, I know he's gonna watch the VOD. Because he's a VOD watching Andy. So when you get to this point in the VOD, let me know, like DM me if you think that this position is better over the Grasscrest shield, or if you think the position that was not blocking anything but was further towards the center of the screen was better. I'm not sure which one I think is better. Because, like, when it's closer to the center of the screen, then it feels like it's more in the way a little bit of, like, the action. Oh my god. That guy's a little annoying, for sure. More Titanite shards. I really want to make sure you've got enough of those. I can't imagine why. Isn't everybody using Vort's Great Hammer? I thought I was a strafing god. Alright, now the first 2 are easy. It's the third one that is maybe a little more complicated. and then I don't remember how to get there.
What are we worried about?
What are we worried about? There's nothing to worry about. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Purple Moskla. No treasure ahead. They weren't lying, chat. I can feel a sneeze coming on. I might try and mute beforehand, but it might not be a thing that I can even accomplish. The Gank Squad! Nice lock on. I did try to block my guy's P again. It did kind of work, though, a little bit. Okay. We got ourselves a bonfire. Don't mind if I do. Let's go back to Firelink real quick to get another flask. They really front load a lot of these Estus shards. I forgot how quickly they give you Estus shards in this game. I mean, we're already at 10 flasks. Kind of crazy. We're what, like 4 hours into Dark Souls 2? Or 3? Dark Souls 2 still infected my brain! Help me!
Well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know, this coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
Alright, I don't really know what that does. I'm guessing maybe that unlocks some infusions or something for him. Also, can we buy stuff from Andre? I just want to check. Does he? Maybe he has like a 1 or 2 Titanite skills on sale or something. I don't know.
Wasn't he?
No.
I don't.
Prithee, be careful. She's got a whole lot of nothing available.
Okay.
Back to Farron Keep we go. The Keep Ruins. Oh, it's the Keep Ruins. Brah. Okay. There's the end of the area, right down there. Bonfire ahead. I guess they must have come from the other direction. But obviously we still need to get one more of the fires done first. I'm sorry, slug friends. Unfortunately, you guys are aggressive and mean, and I have to kill you. For an undead bone shard, you shouldn't have. Never mind. Good riddance. Good riddance. Excuse me, slug friends. I think up here is the Wolf Covenant, right? With the big wolf guy? If I remember correctly. Also, my cape is clipped through my chest. Also, that is a pretty killer fucking ladder right there. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what Dark Souls 3 is all about. Dark Souls 3, in fact, if I remember correctly, has the tallest ladder in the series. In the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. And at the top of that ladder is a second ladder. Genetic kid. I don't want to join the Covenant, though. I'm pretty sure that's one of the covenants that, like, force summons you into other people's worlds, if I remember correctly. Yo. Isn't our good friend Asylum Demon up here? It's him. It's our good friend, the Asylum Demon. What are you doing up here, buddy? You look worse for wear. Oh, that hurts though, my friend. I don't remember him shooting rocks out of his mouth before. Okay, can I stop getting hit by Asylum Demon attacks? Come on now. Soul of a Stray Demon. Asylum Demon, holy! Alright, we can pick up all the other shit that's up here. The Great Axe. Another Ember. I'm also assuming that that's not on the tier list. I guess I can check to see if the not Asylum Demon that's up here is on the tier list. Although I don't imagine I'd have the most favorable things to say about him. Considering it's just Asylum Demon again. It is a very pretty view, though. You can, like, see all the way out. Can we see where we're supposed to, like, burn the next thing at? Or where the other thing to burn is? Can we, like, look down into Farron Keep down there? Not really. Yeah, no, not really. Okay. Yippee! Alright. Rest, get our stuff back. And then that over there is the other one we need to extinguish. Or Twinkling Titanite. Seems like they pretty consistently drop Twinkling Titanite out of crystal lizards in this game, for the most part. There must be an illusory wall along here, like right over there. Indeed there is. Dream Chaser's Ashes. And you can give those to the lady in the Fire Link Shrine. Alright, let's just rip it. Let's go. Should I go back and burn the thing? Probably. But let's just rip it. Alright, the issue is that now we're at the part of the area where the poison swamp makes you fat roll and slow. And so it stops being fun to sprint through, and instead you have to suffer. And also there's a demon in the lake. The Lake of Rot. Alright, demon. Come over here, my friend. Alright, should I have charged the R2? I guess not, clearly. Okay, I knew that was what he was gonna do, was that attack, for sure. This is so annoying. stop Martyr Ligarius summoning spirits, please? It's extremely annoying. It's just like off of every attack. Oh, cool. My running R1 is a slam and not a sweep. It is dead, though. So we got there. Doesn't really drop anything, though. So, might have just been better to run past him, but you never know when something's gonna drop something useful. Especially when you don't remember anything about the game. Well, you stay away from me, demon. I don't want to deal with you right now, I'll be honest. Away! Away! Alright, and that's the third and final fire. Ugh. Just keep stretching out and yawning a little bit. Getting a little EP chat. I might take a nap after this stream is over. I have been taking semi-consistent naps the last couple days. That shit feels real good. If you don't take naps, maybe try it every once in a while. Shit's real nice. Although I haven't been sleeping very well at night lately, so I imagine maybe that is not helping. A double-edged sword, I suppose. Goodness, I am sorry. I don't know why I'm so EP right now. Homeward Bone, probably a smart thing to use, but what if there's more Estus shards and shit? We can go a little bit further before we use the Homeward, I think. Oh, joy. I see you there. Just come over here. I don't think either of us want to fight in the poison swamp, man. Okay, come on, dude. Really? Just come up here. Do you really want to fight in the swamp? Okay, thank you. Okay, surely this is not a real person. But also, like, I almost feel like it has to be. Okay, no, we get a thing from him. That's not a real person. That's what I thought. It's like there's no shot this guy's just, like, eating an R2 from a Great Hammer to the face if he's a real person. Alright, a little further we go. Okay. Hello there. Okay, but we one-shot basilisks at least. I don't know if I've ever been to this part of this area, Fair Keep, where there's basilisks. I mean, this is completely optional, right? I don't think there's even, like, an Estus shard or anything back here, but, like, what if there's something useful back here? You never know. A single repair powder. Also, that answers my question. Yes, that enemy before was doing Curse, or Deathblight, whatever you want to call it. It's not Deathblight in this game. It's Curse, but, you know. Alright, man, come on. How are you on 1 health? How did you even manage that? Alright, now get me out of the pissed. That's piss mist, for those of you who don't know the slang in chat. That's pissed. Golden Scroll. Not a mimic. Antiquated outfit. Maybe we should be a pretty princess with a great hammer, chat. Maybe that's the true sequel to the Jester outfit, instead of wearing the cool, edgy cool, edgy Bloodborne armor that I'm currently wearing. Quite something ahead. What do you think that could mean? Okay. Yeah, you know what? No. I don't want to deal with you. I'll be real. I'm just not doing it. You're not going to get me to do it. Oh, hey, look. There's the place we need to go. Hey, can you leave me alone, sir? Leave me alone, please? I don't want to deal with you. Okay, you're still following me? Okay, that's awesome. Cool, dude. Do you wanna leave me alone, please, for just a second? How far does this guy chase you? I just assumed he wouldn't even follow us through the door, and now here he is still chasing us. But the bonfire's back here, so we're gonna be fine. This was the part of Fair and Keep I was thinking of earlier. Holy crap, my poise is non-existent. This guy's poise, on the other hand, is not so bad. Oh, but he's dead now, so... Rip Bozo. Alright, let's go back to Firelink to level up and... burn the Bone Shard and give the lady the ashes in case there's something from those that would be nice to buy stuff from, but I'm not expecting anything good. Excuse me again.
Welcome, speak then.
And maybe we try and beat Abyss Watchers in the next stream. We were currently playing on alternating HP and strength.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Trying to get both 30. And then maybe go back to some other stats.
Gracious, let Iona.
Also, I'm pretty sure the Ninja Turtle guy...
Oh yes, I see.
Oh.
Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying
Pretty
world.
sure the Ninja Turtle guy that gives me free levels dies after you kill Abyss Watchers, so we should go talk to him again.
Indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Alright, what are you selling? Sells infinite Titanite shards now. Grave key. Key to a door in the Undead Settlement sewer. I don't know what that goes to. It's been a couple days since we were at the Undead Settlement. The big hat.
Ashen Mama.
And then Ninja Turtle Man is down here.
Oh, I then shall bear.
Alright. This one.
Be safe.
Be safe. Champion of Ash. Alright, well, we got our free levels out of that guy, so. Also, I'm just curious. Just want to look at what some of these sets look like. I mean, we could be a pretty maiden with a great hammer. This is not so bad. What about the other set? Because it didn't have a helmet. The antiquated dress. And then like, no, that doesn't match at all. Could put this on. Pretty. I don't know. Unfortunately, like, the player characters in Dark Souls 3, even though they're not green and gross all the time, are still kind of gross looking. When, like, they get, like, oil all over their faces from killing zombies, and it looks kind of like blackface, and it's, eh. But, this is not terrible, but I feel like the Leonard set is probably just what we do anyway. What about the Conjurator? Okay, that looks kind of ugly. The images in the menu looked nice. Cleric set's not terrible. And then obviously we can't put on the Fallen Knight set because it's going to be too heavy. What about the Drang set? Also probably too heavy? Oh, not at all too heavy. Drang set's not bad. Looks kind of cool. Anyways, let's just put the Leonard set back on for now. Maybe I'll mess around with some other fashion later, but for now this set is perfect for me. Then burn the bone shard. Beautiful. That's the wrong bonfire. That's the wrong one, man. That's the wrong one. Okay. Ugh. Also, we came from that way, but let's go back here for let's at least explore this area before we go straight to Abyss Watchers, but I don't think there's too much to see. The camera angle on backstabs is so strange in this game. You. Honk. Honk. Stamina to dodge that with. Titanite scale? 2 Titanite scales? Holy, man! Okay, well now we have something to go back and do. We can go level up our weapon. Road of Sacrifices. This is back here. Okay. Don't want to deal with you. Thanks, though. He could fit through the door somehow. I didn't think he could do that. Door seems smaller than him. Okay, we're dealing with him. We got a door up. We can take it. Pancake, and then one more or two, and he's dead. Beautiful. And Durgo's kind of crazy a little bit. A little crazy. It goes a little crazy. Just a little, though. We could also get down there to get these items. You tempt me so. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it either. I am going to do something called using a homeward book. Go back to Firelink and level up our Great Hammer at Andre.
That is what neat.
Reinforce 2+2. Now we need 4 Titanite scales for the next one. And our weapon cannot be infused. No.
Pretty be careful.
Pretty be careful. Alright, +2. Our damage should be much better now. Also, let me quickly come up here and talk to the boss soul man. Oh, it's you two.
I'm well pleased.
Sorry, I don't really care. I'm sorry. This guy.
So.
Because we could use... Can't you do the, Oh, Stray Demon gets his Havel's Ring. It's the only thing we can use the Stray Demon one for. We can also use it for a Pyromancy. I would love Havel's Ring. What is the soul of a demon? Why is it even there? Unless, is that Udix Gundyr? I don't think so. Well, none of this other shit we need, so. But Havel's Ring could come in handy eventually. We could even put it on right now if we wanted to. Let's just put the Lloyd Sword Ring on for now. Although I don't think any of our rings particularly... I don't think it particularly matters over the life ring, but it's something at least. Okay, back to the Fair and Keep perimeter. Now we can maybe try and go towards the Abyss Watchers. Excuse me again. Yeah, let's just... I don't want to deal with this right now, to be honest with you. There's like a metric ton of enemies in this area that I don't really want to deal with right now. Yeah, I just wanted to check the item. Let's just go straight to the Watchers. Alright, cinema time. Let's go. Hope you're ready for peak, chat. Although I don't know if it's quite holy peak for me, but it is peak. Okay, man. Really? It's not cool, dude. Do you think he's gonna be stuck in the boss room? All of the guys in Dark Souls 1? Anyways, I should shut up, because this cutscene's awesome. Dude, he's so cool. The Abyss Watchers are so cool. Okay, not nice, not nice, not cool. Hit the Abyss Watcher one time challenge. Okay. Okay, well our damage when we actually clip him is very good. Okay, thanks, man. Okay, thanks, man. You, like, hit the other guy? Can you fight each other? That's what you're supposed to do. Nope, you're just gonna fight me exclusively? Okay. Alright, that's cool, man. Don't worry. No, yeah, it's cool. No, it's cool. Why is this Abyss Watcher exclusively locked on me? Aren't they supposed to attack each other? I thought I remember that they attacked each other. Why is this one only on me? Ow. Okay, that one's attacking the other ones. Okay, phase 2 time. We didn't get a single backstab. I know you can backstab the Abyss Watchers. God, there's so many of them that are dead in here. Just so many. Piles upon piles upon piles of them. And then their Lord Soul all conjoins into one of them. God, and the music. Oh, it's so peak. Okay, I think we can confirm that I don't remember how to dodge any of the Abyss Watcher's moves. Okay, man. I definitely didn't try to block like I'm playing Liza P in the middle of that combo. For sure I didn't. That'd be ridiculous for you, of a thing for you to assume that I did. Our damage is extraordinarily good, though. I'm gonna heal again. I'm gonna try and endure up here. Just rip one of these in his face. Oh my god, did you see how much damage that did? Did you see how much damage that did? Holy shit. That did like a third of his health with one charge R2. Holy, man. Holy shit. That is crazy. I didn't think it was gonna kill him. I thought he was gonna have like a sliver left. I didn't think it was gonna do that much damage. Holy, alright, that was terribly performed by me, but incredible fight. Okay, let's bring it to the tier list. Position. Okay, so where are you, Abyss Watchers? That's not where he's staying. I think that Abyss Watchers goes here. I don't know that he's quite Holy Peak. He's close. Abyss Watchers is really close. But I don't know that I feel comfortable putting him in Holy Peak, but then not some of these other bosses that are in Amazing, and I don't think these other bosses are up there. I think there's a world, once again, I think there's a world where Artorias could come down, but this fight is so good, right? I mean, what is there to say about this fight that hasn't already been said? The music is amazing. The lore is really cool. The phase 1 is awesome, as like you're fighting one of them, and then another one gets up and starts fighting you, and then another one gets up and starts attacking both of them. It's super, super cool. And then in phase 2, when he gets all the fire attacks, I just wish there was a little bit more meat on his bones, I think is really my only issue. I like that he's also kind of an NPC boss, and that he does dodge rolls, he gets staggered by hits, you can backstab him, he's like a normal enemy in some ways. He's very interesting and uniquely designed. And the armor is so, so cool. And their weapons super cool with like the like dagger and the greatsword. Just an awesome boss. Not quite Holy Peak for me personally, but truly incredible. Anywho's,
Welcome, speak then.
that Charge R2 did so much damage. I can't believe that Charge R2 did that much damage. I really can't. Alright, level up again.
Farewell, Ashen Maid of
That is so incredible how much damage that did. Also, we can buy the Abyss Watcher armor from her,
Ashen One.
which I always think looks weird on the player character because the player character is like way too short for it to work, but maybe we'll try it. Which one is this? Yorm the Giant. Okay, then this must be the Abyss Watchers. Watchers of the Abyss, yeah. Let's put their cinders here. And then we will make one last trip to their boss room to unlock the next area, and then I will probably call stream for today. What a good boss, man. What a good boss. Really makes up for the other bosses we fought today. I mean, the last 3 bosses we fought before Abyss Watchers is like the 3 worst bosses in Dark Souls 3. It's Cursed Rotted Greatwood, Crystal Sage, Deacons of the Deep. This is not much worse than those. Maybe, like, I don't know, Wolnir's not that good, but Wolnir's not, like, annoying bad in any way. I mean, neither are they, because they're all easy, but... Now, the Catacombs of Karthus... Right, there's not a bonfire, isn't there? There's not even a bonfire? Yeah, no, there's not a bonfire. You just go from the start. Okay, then we're gonna call it here. I don't know how loud the... Ah! God, that's so bright. Shoutouts to Elden Ring and Night Rain for not having that anymore. Anyways, this is where the tier list is sitting at the end of this stream. Abyss Watchers has joined the Amazing tier as our first Dark Souls 3 boss in Amazing. And Crystal Sage and Deacons of the Deep have joined the ranks as our first bosses in Not Great and What Were They Thinking in this game. So really the only tier that does not have a boss in this game now is Holy Peak and Average. And I guess Havel and Friends with a boss health bar and 4 Estus, but I don't think anything else is going to go there, although I do have some words to say about Champion's Gravetender. But I mean, looking at what's left on the list, I mean, we got Wolnir, Old Demon King, Pontiff. Like, Pontiff is great. Aldrich is kind of whatever. Yorm is great. Dancer's great. Osiris is alright. Champion Gundyr is great. We're about to hit the stride. I guess there is one worse boss in Dark Souls 3. There is Ancient Wyvern. I forgot about them. I forgot Ancient Wyvern even existed. We'll get there eventually. Thanks for hanging out for this sort of low-key chill stream. I don't know when the next Dark Souls 3 stream is gonna be, because I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure I'm going to be at my setup for the next couple days, so we shall see whether or not there's Dark Souls 3 streams or not. Either way, thanks for hanging out. You know, be good to yourselves. Stay sane out there. You know, stay woke. Trans rights, all that shit. Be good to yourselves. Stay hydrated. And find things that bring you joy even in these trying times. To bring it back to the conversation from the Deacons of the Deep area. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Be good to yourselves, and don't you dare go hollow.